We're in the process of hopefully finishing off this war with Burgundy. We've declared a war against the Ottomans, which was not exactly one of my best moves. Hopefully we can get our troops over to Russia in time to aid them before Russia pieces out and leaves me completely alone in this. The Ottomans' allies are pushing into South America, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I am hoping that I can remedy that as well. I did say that I am short on force limit, so let's go ahead and see what I can do with creating a new army and getting them to handle that. We are trying to take 2 forts right now. Switzerland is trying to take back their fort in Bern. And the industrial age is upon us, with factories and other powerful means of production popping up. The great powers are dividing the rest of the less developed parts of the world between each other to secure access to resources required to fuel the Industrial Revolution. Diplomatic relations +3. Development cost -10%. Land maintenance modifier +20%. Technology cost increases. Leaders without upkeep +1. Siege ability. Envoy travel time. Culture conversion cost. Okay. So, what do we need? 20 factories. African colonies. We can't get colonial nations, so nope. 4 continents. We do have provinces on 4 continents. Own at least 10 provinces with 50 development. It's rough. Own all provinces in Japan. Nope. Can't have that. Have a better military technology than have better military technology than any rivals. Okay. Factories are next tech level. Siege of Dijon. Oh, we won the Siege of Dijon. Okay. And I'm going to go after that Swiss army. And we've won the Siege of Avignon. Ooh, this is going to be a good fight. I think I'm actually going to have this army go up to the Navy. Revolt, ignore them, or lower taxes. High taxes and cultural and religious differences have caused unhappiness among our citizens. If this continues, it will drastically affect the stability of our nation. Peyton gets ignored unrest, or lower taxes. Holy shit. We're still winning that fight. Still winning that fight. Burgundy's coming to help. We're good. I'm going to go to the Swiss capital. Burgundy straight up annexed Avignon. Okay. And we can finish off espionage ideas. thing that really sucks is that once this war ends, we're probably going to be SOL on getting black flagged. Now we need to take these guys up to Russia. Whoa, that's a lot of Ottoman troops right there. Let's hopefully we can get this siege over now. No. This might be a bad idea. This is probably a really bad idea. Oh, that was nice. We've won the Siege of St. Gallen. Let's bring ships back over here. Oh shit, I need these guys to go help in Dauphine. Alright, how are our new armies doing in... armies. I think I need to build some forts in South America. Alright, so let's go. I guess we have to take back sieges if we want to, or I guess we have to win sieges if we want to do stuff. Fucking Ottomans, man. Holy shit. I want to see my allies as well. Russia. Hey, Prussia. Do you want to, like, give me some support during this war? I doubt you can, but... I should have waited until I had 10 favors with them. I think Switzerland is on their last legs. I didn't even check Russia. Russia does have higher discipline, or higher morale than the Ottomans. Slightly lower discipline. Ottomans have pretty decent siege ability. Our professionalism is increasing, I think, still. Let's see what we can do with trying to turn this war around. Crazy idea. I was going to say go straight for Constantinople, but and hopefully we don't get squashed by the Ottomans in Novgorod. But should be good to... Where's the Russian capital? Is it still in Moscow? Yes, it is. I guess they never took the St. Petersburg decision, if such a decision still exists. Russia is trying to take back some stuff, and they are winning a battle. It looks like they stack wiped something. Oh, can I get over? I don't think I can get over to that. But the Russians are reinforcing it, I think. Or they're going to try. Go all the way around to get to that. That's a level 2 fort right there. Okay, I hate using military points like this now, but let's go for it. Separate off half that army. Holy shit. What have I done? Okay, well. Looks like the Russians are beating the Ottoman army right there. We've won the siege of Novgorod. What's our war exhaustion? 0. Hey Ottomans, we're making gains, so you better give us... Give us a good peace deal. Alright. Instead of having myself suffer all of this attrition, we're going to go with our normal setup, and hopefully it'll lure the Ottomans into attacking us. We'll see. And it looks like the Russians are actually going to re-siege Yaroslav. Let's go for Moscow, I guess. Alright, we're about to lay siege to Smolensk, it looks like. We've retaken Toropets. And fuck you, Russia. We're no longer allies with Russia. We're about to be black flagged, aren't we? No? Cool. Alright, well. I guess we won't be ending our alliance with Burgundy. Russians are threatened by us? Okay. Kind of crazy that that's the case. Oh, yep, we get black flagged. So how do we reach the Ottomans? Via the Red Sea? Through Aragon, who loves us. Aragon's labor desire is 0. I can support the independence of Portuguese South Africa. Or Portuguese Southeast Africa. Looks like a lot of Portuguese colonies now have labor desire again. So all I would need to do is agitate them for liberty, I think. But yeah, again, Aragon is still not able to be agitated. This was a terrible decision. This war lost me one of the best alliances that I had. Alright, Ottomans can have bone. Stupid province anyway. Okay, well, sucks, but it's the way it has to be. And the war with Switzerland still goes on. Oh, cool. Right, now we are stuck here. Suffering untold amount of attrition. That's terrible. We are ahead of time on admin tech. San Francisco. Popine. Oh, that sucks. We technically lost one of our missionaries. I'm switching back over to stability, to a stability focus. Yeah, Popine. And Quantico. Huanuco. And good. John Adams is 64. Still, 666 is awesome. Too few seats in Congress. And right, we now have another army. There's a lot I need to do now that I think about it. So too few seats in Congress. That's a development issue. Pretty sure Cebu has a seat. Yep. St. Vincent and Grenada. Higway, Fort Miranda, Auburn, St. Dominic, Reckon, I think Reckon is somewhere up here. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I was wrong. Pittsfield and Rhode Island. I don't think either one of them has a seat. Rhode Island does. Cape Breton and Moncton. So that takes care of seats in Congress. Support populace. What else? Is there anything I can do here that I want to do here? We are losing corruption now, thank God. Military support, administrative support. I really have no desire to grant any of these. It's not a hugely important issue. The colonist one will be whenever we get the tech to colonize again, or to the tech for which colonization. The tech that allows us to colonize difficult provinces, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we have a number of light ships that we don't need over here. We need to send those ships back to fleet will go to the Ivory Coast. And I just realized the one that goes to the Ivory Coast also needs the flagship. There it is. I'm surprised my flagship has lasted this long. I think in my Portugal game, my flagship got sunk like every time it participated in battle. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. And this one goes back to privateering in Lisbon. Or not Lisbon, so Sevilla, that's what it is. And I need 22 heavies. To replace the heavies that I lost. So that brings me back up to what I had before these wars. And we'll put these guys on the ships. Swiss reconquest of Vaud is over. Switzerland will cede Turin, Cunau, Ast, Nis, Bern, and Wallace to Burgundy. We gained 16 favors. Holy Roman Empire is still intact. I'd really like to declare a war against some of the German powers. Brandenburg, allied to Austria, the Palatinate, Memmingen, Dithmarsh, and Czechoslovakia as well. Okay. Right, I think we need to recover a little bit. Lick our wounds, so to speak. I need to get off of my land. Okay, first off, before I forget, let's find some provinces that have either decent trade goods or high development or that's drylands, that's drylands. Most of this happens to be drylands. Some in the north is jungle, and south it's jungle. It's a 22 development province with jungle. That's getting a fort. Savannah jungle here. go with a fort on Reckon as well. And then right in the middle of the two. Probably be a good place as well. Put one here. Marsh with a possible river crossing from the east or jungle. That's 12 development. And eventually aluminum. Sure. So I'll put one here as well. And here. So we'll fortify South America a little bit. And actually, build one in Fairwinds as well. It's all grasslands and steppes. Alright, well. Okay. Now we need to get our troops home. Portugal no longer a valid rival for me. We did lose to the Ottomans, so we... Doesn't look like we actually lost any power projection. Revoke the embargo with Portugal, I guess. And now we are rival to Vijayanagar, and also I can get a lot more alliances. Ming wants my provinces. Russia still likes me. I could potentially, although we are allied to Burgundy and Great Britain hates Burgundy. Portugal still wants all of my provinces. And I'm going to support the independence of Portuguese Southeast Africa. So, it doesn't look like my ships have gotten back there yet. Continue coring stuff. The Papal State likes me. No, I plan on ending up at war with France at some point. France, who's allied with Portugal and Ming as well. Denmark or Norway, possibly. Alliance with the Timurids. Nope, they're rival to Russia. Malwa, who is rival to basically. No, never mind. They're rival to Russia. Malacca doesn't like me. Lanjiang. Oh, right, because it's the industrial era. Now everybody has a crazy alliance chain. Of course, if Portugal goes to war, they don't have that many alliances, or yeah, they just have France, Memmingen, Lanjiang, and junior partner Aragon. Of course, if we do go to war with Portugal, it's going to be a lot of rebels, or I mean, not rebels, a lot of vassals to deal with. Let's see. I'd like to get my alliance with Russia back someday, so I'm going to maintain the hope for that. Could we maybe get an alliance with Ethiopia? Let's go ahead and improve relations with them, I guess. They don't have any alliances with anybody who would really be inconvenient. Gujarat doesn't have too many inconvenient alliances either. Or really any. I mean, the Timurids are kinda eh. But I'm not rival. It's not like I'm rival to them, so I'll have to consider what my options are when it comes to my allies. But we'll have to see how that goes.